here's how we're going to find out the length of this governor link. Now I found this photo on Google. It's a little blurry, but it's going to work perfectly for our purposes. Now I know that the distance between these two bolt holes is 35 millimeters. I'm working in millimeters because the math is easier. So looking there, this photo is almost, funny enough, it's almost to scale, like real scale. That's about 33. So we'll have to do some little easy math, but our link from hole to hole, I don't know, 44 millimeters in that photo. Let's see. A calculator on this thing. Come on. There we are. %. It's about 47 millimeters long. That's how long we're going to make that. We can always tweak it if we need to. Okay, we can put some fuel in this thing and fire it up. Alright, well, here goes nothing, I guess. Fuel on. Choke is on. Let's prime it. Sounds like something's happening. Just gonna crank it over for a bit here. Okay. Give it some throttle now. Alright, well, go. We know she wants to run. Right, so I've determined that this main mixture adjustment screw is pretty much turned all the way in from the factory. I didn't check it because I've had really good luck with these carburetors working right out of the box. But this one's essentially the fuel is shut off. So we're going to go, I don't know, let's go one turn and see where that gets us. Well, that seems to have her. Somebody got really creative in the past and used dolly tires and wheels on here, which is not a bad solution. Pretty inexpensive, but you know, longevity and traction are going to be issues. So I pulled the one off here, and you can see I've already taken it apart, but oh, I see. This is kind of what they've done. They've just kind of, I'm surprised they actually welded it to the rim itself. I thought they would have just bolted it with the flange, but anyway, they've welded these to the adapters for the wheels. So, I mean, bolt-on rims are easy to deal with, but these are not that great. And so it's Amazon to the rescue, as it so often is. These are going to be a lot more appropriate. A lot more. Caps, tubes, everything. Yeah, they're no bigger than the old ones, so space isn't going to be an issue. I'm quite pleased with this. They were pretty inexpensive too, which is nice. I'm trying to really do this on a budget. The guy who's probably going to take this off my hands, you know, like anybody, he doesn't want to spend any more than he has to. Who can blame him? I'm going to pop a little air in here. All right, while the compressor was building air and it was too loud to hear ourselves think, I finished putting this together. I mean, this was so easy. I don't know why the previous owner didn't bother putting decent tires on it. These get aired up to 10 pounds, so let's do that. Not the greatest inflator here. There we go. This is a low pressure gauge for like off-road things. We're at 7. Come on. 11. That's 10. All right, I'm going to bolt this on, do the other one, and then I'll get back with you. Well, how about that? About 10 minutes of wiping down. All the covers are on, everything's lubricated. New tires, they look awesome. They so look the part. And we are scheduled to get a bit of snow here, so I'll be able to test this thing out. But I mean, talk about a win-win-win, you know? I mean, number one, my friend is getting a decent little snowblower. It's 32 years old, and here in Alberta, you know, it might be Canada, but snowblowers live a pretty charmed life, and it'll only get used a few times a year likely, so there's no reason it shouldn't live another 32 years. I've put pretty minimal investment into this thing in terms of time and cash, and so I'm going to make a little money, and the previous owner gets to have it out of his garage, so he's happy, and we've saved it from going to the scrap heap. Okay, mail call time. I purposely didn't do my hair this morning because I knew this was here. Awesome. Love it. A new hat from my friends over at Perpetual Projects. Great channel. It's funny, the color doesn't really come through on the camera. It looks Kelly green, but this is a vivid lime green. I love it. It's one of my favorite colors. Oh yeah. New hat day. Thank you very much, guys. Be sure to go check out Perpetual Projects. They just hit 1K. And, I mean, great channel. They're doing awesome things. They're going to No Name Nationals, I'm sure, 23. They were at 22 and didn't have the best luck with their trucks. So, hopefully, 23 is going to be their year. All right, go check them out. See you soon. Well, it's not super cold out here. It's about -12. And I've had the SnowFlite sitting outside here for a few hours. We're getting we've got a little bit of snow, nothing crazy, but want to test the cold start performance of this thing and see how it clears snow. Awesome. Well, I don't have too much bad to say about that. That snow in front of the Skidoo is obviously kind of overkill for what this is meant to do, but it plowed through it pretty good, so I think it's ready to move on to its customer.